Let's talk Monday Night Raw recap. Raw with the greatest pair to ever come from WWE, Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio. Liv talking about how great of a tag team champion she is, how she beat down Nikki Bella, how she's the first ever 4-time women's tag team champion, which makes her the greatest women's tag team champion to ever exist. And then says, hey yo, Io, I need my get back. Io, being the GOAT, comes down to the ring, whoops on Liv, and then whoops on Dom. Io standing tall, following up with the Queen of the Ring tournament between Asuka, Raquel, Stephanie Valkyrie, Ivy Nile, and I'm not gonna lie, these fatal 4-way Queen of the Ring, King of the Ring tournament qualifiers here, Triple H, best thing ever. Keep these things going. These are fire, great matches. We have Raquel going for a pin, 1, 2, Rhea Ripley pulls her out to just, get her out the match. Hits a riptide on her, throws her back in the ring. Asuka comes through, picks up the quick 1, 2, 3. Asuka and Alexa Bliss on Friday. Bro. After this, we get a real quick backstage segment with the Judgment Day, where Liv talks about, hey yo, let's have this Kairi Sane thing. Raquel is hurt and cannot compete, which sucks. So Liv's like, I'll handle my own thing. And Finn trying to riz up Roxanne low-key and says, follow my way, leave the club. Gunther comes out and talks about how he's the best champion, calls out Seth Rollins, says, I want the smoke, come get some. But he got interrupted, and you'll never guess by who. Yep, it's Goldberg. Saturday Night Main Event in July, I need that about you. Gunther backs away slowly. AJ and JD wrestled. AJ won. AJ might have taken Dom's title at the end of the match and, held it over his head. Overall, typical Judgment Day stuff, nothing crazy. We get Bayley talking about how she is the best, how she was robbed of the opportunity at WrestleMania, and she wants to face Becky Lynch right now, face-to-face, woman to women. Becky comes on down, and something about these Rollins family here, when they get that mic in their hand, boy, they cook. They have a little face-off of which Becky Lynch says, hey, yo, don't forget, when you were knocked out, they was cheering my name. Bayley is like, hey, yo, you suck, right? Becky is like, you right, I ain't fought for nothing, but have you felt golden in a while? Just for a match to be set by 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. We got Jey Uso backstage, him talking about how he's ready for King of the Ring tournament and how he about to come back for Gunther. WGM. At Night of Champions, we're getting AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Champion. And we getting Bayley versus Becky for the Intercontinental Championship next week. Come on, Nick, cook up. However, though, we did get Lyra and Bayley backstage saying that, hey, you ain't gonna say a welcome back text or nothing. So if you do win, understand Lyra come for that belt. Prayers up for Liv Morgan at this exact moment here. Might have dislocated her elbow or her shoulder. Sad scene. Kathy Kelly interviewing Sami Zayn. Something's happening on Friday night. Him versus Randy Orton. His champion opportunities here. How he's feeling, how he's looking. Just to be interrupted by no other than Karrion Kross. Sammy's had enough of Karrion Kross putting his nose in his personal business and says, you know what? I'm tired of you. I'm going to the boss right now to get a match against you. And Karrion says, I love it. Time for the main event. Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and Jey Uso. Majority of the match is pretty chill until Jey Uso wins, and then guess who comes out? Seth frickin' Rollins, but not for long just by himself. We get the captain, Cody Rhodes, coming up to Jey Uso's defense, which leads to Seth Rollins acting scary and getting up out that ring. But we got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso next week, Monday. That's finna feed families. Overall, this Raw was kind of mid. The crowd was kind of dead, but fun matches in between, though. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let's talk about it.